Hi guys, welcome to the Fight Tonight channel. Gervonta Davis exposes ban fight offer, fueling social media feud. Gervonta Davis has leaked the offer made to him by Matchroom, promotes Red Hearn for his recent failed negotiations with Conor Ben, showing that he would be offered $10 million. This move by Tank Davis is his efforts at damage control, as boxing fans criticize him for turning down a huge offer to fight the unbeaten British welterweight Ben. Some believe that Tank was talked out of taking the deal by someone in his team. Ed Hearn claims Tank could have made as much as $25 million from the fight with the financial pay-per-view upside and the ticket sales. If that number is accurate, Gervonta may have made a big mistake by declining it in favor of a fight against Frank Martin next spring or early summer on Amazon Prime pay-per-view. That's not a fight expected to bring in many pay-per-view buys like Tank Davis' last contest against Ryan Garcia last April. The leaked offer: Gervonta asked me to contact you regarding our offer to fight Conor Ben. We would like to talk further regarding this fight, and our plan would be to stage this fight in May in the United States, said Eddie Hearn. We would offer $10 million plus an upside on the gate and pay-per-view that I would like to discuss further with you. Do you have a good time to discuss this week? Kind regards, Eddie. Conor Ben ridiculed Tank on social media after learning of him turning down the offer. Clearly, Gervonta Lump does not know what upside means. Gervonta Davis shifts focus to Martin. Gervonta has now moved on and will face number 2 WBA contender Frank Martin, title defense of his WBA regular lightweight belt. It's unknown what PBC will be giving Tank Davis for a guaranteed purse, but fans on social media doubt that it will be anywhere close to the $10 million that Hearn offered him. If it's only half that number at $5 million, Tank is going to bring in a lot of pay-per-view buys for him to make the money that he would have gotten fighting Ben. Of course, it's an easier fight for Tank facing Frank Martin than it would if he would fight Ben. Gervonta Davis took to social media platform to reveal the offer he had received for a potential bout with Conor Ben. Ben responded to Davis. Gervonta Davis scheduled to defend his lightweight belt against Frank Martin. It has been confirmed to the ring that Gervonta Davis will defend his WBA lightweight title against Frank Martin in late spring early summer on Amazon Prime. Davis has thought since his win over Ryan Garcia in a mega event last April. Since his release, he has been linked to several possible fights, including a recent offer from Eddie Hearn to move up to welterweight and face Conor Ben. That always looked a stretch for Tank, who has long fought under the PBC umbrella. Meanwhile, Martin was reading the crest of a wave and primed to face Shakur Stevenson last fall for the vacant WBC 135-pound belt. However, at last minute, he backed away from the deal and has not fought since. While it was starting at the time, it always looked as though PBC had something up their sleeve for Martin, and the fight with Davis apparently made the most sense. Thanks for watching guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.